your morning starts the night before. This is something very important that I learned over the years of having different jobs and stuff like this. And it's not only something you could apply to having a job, but also just like your regular life, either if it's your off day or you're running a business. This is very important to learn. It's very simple. It sounds like cliche to say, but I don't know. Like, I didn't realize this till I got put in situations where I'm like, all right, I have to take this more seriously. So basically, I'm going to dive right into it. What it means is you have to start your day the night before. I don't mean you have to like write out your schedule on a notepad or like do all this crazy shit. You know exactly what you're doing the next day. I mean you just have to know, for example, today is Sunday and it's 6 in the morning. So that means I got up at like I usually get up at like 5, maybe a little before then, like 4:50, 4:40 around there. That's very early for a Sunday. Not that many people are getting up. Like me coming into work today, I saw maybe one car in the street. So me working this early because I have to be clocked in at 6, I have to get up early. And last night was a Saturday night and I'm 25. I must have went to bed at like 9:30 or 10. Most people my age are at the bar. They're like chilling out with their friends until 2 or 3 in the morning. So I've done this in the past where I'll stay out late. Maybe it's 12 or 1. I had a few drinks. Boom, I got to go to work 6 a.m. And it fucks your whole day up because you didn't get enough sleep. Sleep is very important. I realized a little bit more older I got. You think you're getting more out of the day when you cut an hour or 2 hours of sleep out of your sleep schedule at night, but really, if you get that extra hour or two, so say instead of sleeping 5 hours, you sleep 7 or 8. I feel like seven's usually good. You could be more focused throughout the day because if you only sleep 5 hours and you think you're getting more hours in the day, you're just going to feel tired and feel like you got to take a nap. So I realize now my sleep is very important. If I'm out with a friend or if we're chilling and I know I got work tomorrow, you have to put your foot down. Like it sounds like you're a little kid, like, oh, I have to hit my bedtime. This isn't a joke. When you're trying to level up your life and get shit done, you got to be like, listen, I'm going to bed at 9:30. Oh, come out, like, just stay out a little bit. Don't be a bitch. Have a drink. I'm going to bed at 9:30. You have to set these like standards for yourself. Not only that, I've realized if I wake up late in the morning and I'm rushing to work, it fucks the whole day up. If you're rushing to work late, it gives you this anxiety. You're scattered, you're looking for all your stuff to go to work, you're rushing to work. It sets the day and you have anxiety throughout the day. So that little like scattered feeling in the morning and you rushing in the morning carries out throughout the day. Instead of when I wake up a little bit early and I got my lunch together, I got my clothes together or whatever, my bag's ready, I warmed up my car, I'm cruising to work. It carries throughout the day. When you have that calm, like you feel like you're prepared to go to work, you have the time, you carry that throughout the day. It makes it so much more better instead of rushing to work. And you could do this too. Like, I'm basically the main point of this video is if you have to get up early the next day, just do the basics. Just be like, listen, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to go to bed on time. Maybe even if you want to go a step further, you could be like, listen, I'm going to have all my stuff together. Say if you're going to work, you have your work clothes ready or you have your lunch bag ready. The next day, it's going to be so much better because you prepared the night before. If you're going and ending the day and you're not preparing for the next day, like you're acting like you just have an off day, that's how you're going to feel the next day. You're going to feel completely unprepared. But when I'm prepared the night before, I'm hydrated, I slept well, my clothes are ready, my lunch is ready, the day is so much better for the next day. And that started the night before. So you have to take this stuff seriously. Like, I don't care what people think. They think like if I gotta hit a bedtime to wake up to like go to my job or hit my goals or whatever, I'm gonna do what I have to do. And you have to take it the same way. You have to take this seriously. And I feel like every time all this stuff always revolves around what's my why and like stuff like this. I kind of touched on it on the last video is like this stuff pushes me. You take your standards and stuff way more seriously when you know why you're doing it. And I feel like my why could apply to everyone basically. Like you could have multiple different whys and reasons why you're pushing through to go to your work or hit your goals, but it really is to just be the best version of yourself. I don't want to die an average or below average person. And that takes discipline and sacrifice. When you're in the comfort zone and you're just floating around, you're like, I'm going to go to bed when I want, wake up when I want. It's way harder to get stuff done. So just take that with a grain of salt and you could do it your own way. Like a lot of people say, oh, I don't write my schedule out the night before. I'm not writing on a notepad, oh, I'm going to do this when this happens, whatever. I kind of have like a basic structure. That's why I enjoy having a job with like hours because I work from 6 to 2:30. So my day is scheduled around that. Like I wake up at 5, I get ready, I go in at 6, I come out, I chill a little bit, then I go to the gym, then I work on my YouTube, then like I eat and go to bed. So it's structured around that. So I necessarily kind of have a little idea like how my day is going to go. But it's just a lot of the stuff I talk on my YouTube, you have to keep this in mind. What I'm about to say is very important. It sounds simple. It sounds stupid. So a lot of successful people, they will tell average people something very simple and you'll listen to it and it sounds stupid. You're like, oh, why are you telling me to stay hydrated? Why are you telling me to go to sleep or get 7-8 hours of sleep? It goes in one ear and out the other to regular people. But first off, they're successful and they're saying that because they step back. You have to step back and focus on the basic stuff. And you have to simplify your life as simple as possible. So when someone very successful says something that's super simple, it sounds stupid, but like a lot of the simple shit, first is the most important and sometimes the most difficult to stay disciplined in. Like you eating good food, that takes discipline to eat correctly, to stay hydrated every day. Like not everyone drinks like a gallon of water every day. It sounds simple, but like not everyone does it. So the more you like these simple things, these simple daily habits that you take more seriously, I guarantee you 100% that it's going to impact your life. Sleeping, hydrating, just like being ready, being prepared, like these things make an impact. It sounds like it won't, but like it adds up. So I'm going to leave it off like with that. Like I said, I try to come into these videos with like a topic and a purpose and like just like a thing of what you could do. So what I want you to get out of this video is be prepared the night before. If you're waking up at 4 in the morning, go to bed at 9 or 8. Be hydrated, be ready, have your stuff ready. Do not be like, oh, like it's 4 in the morning, I'll be fine. Let me stay up till 12 or 1 watching Hulu. I'm not hydrated, I don't have anything ready. When that alarm hits, you're going to be like, fuck, I wish I took it more seriously the night before. So take your night seriously because Like the morning starts the day before. Let's get after it.